If you are familiar with British fashion powerhouse Alexander McQueen, then you most probably will know the flower skull emblem. Now meet the artist behind the iconic design, Jacky Tsai. Born and bred in Shanghai, Jacky studied at the China Academy of Art before moving to London, where he graduated from Central St. Martin's with a master's degree in illustration in 2008.
22 years old when I first arrived in London, and then I gradually found myself. Because in China, I don't feel I'm talented, but in the UK, I found myself in a different world. So it's opened a new door for me.
At 24, Jacky basked in the limelight when his flower skull creation was adopted by Alexander McQueen for its 2008 Spring-Summer Menswear collection, and since then, he has used the flower skull in many of his artworks.
Yeah, flower skull represent reborn from the death, and also I think the life is a circle, it's reincarnation. From the Chinese of the view, skull is a very scary figure. But in the Western point of view, so they are like more than, okay, I can face the death, easily. I want to change the view for the Asian people. So that's why I always make the beautiful skull.
Over the years, Jacky's talent and creativity has expanded. Apart from painting and sculpting, his creation also incorporates a wide range of other media, including what others consider as dying crafts, the traditional lacquer carving, silk embroidery, and hand-painted porcelain. Jacky is very well known for his unique style of merging the traditional Chinese painting techniques and references with a Western pop art style. Very often, you can also see his works blurring the lines between two worlds, East and West, Chinese myths and also comic book heroes, life and death, and etc. I wanted to know how he started this and why did he adopt this concept in his work?
East meets West, making everything in harmony. Yeah, because it's my life experience. Because I born in Shanghai, I spent 20 years there, and now I spend 15 years in London. So that's the natural reflection of my life, and I inspire a lot from the very classic pop art from 1960, 1970, when the American pop artists like Andy Warhol, Roy Lichtenstein, they were very, very popular. Because comic book heroes is just symbolize, the Western power and the Eastern power. But I just want to get the most easygoing character to make people to understand my art. So I just want to get the visual language to be understood easily, because I want to catch the eye in the first place. Then you will find out more and more detail, more and more meaning.
Jacky's dynamic art and constantly evolving creativity have landed him opportunities to collaborate with many big names in the fashion industry, such as Bulgari and Shanghai Tang. He even earned the affection of pop star Jacky Tsai. With his works admired by many, Chin Gallery in Kuala Lumpur is hosting Jacky's first solo exhibition in Malaysia. The exhibition, called Forever Is Now, features over 23 artworks, prints, and sculpture handpicked by Jacky. The exhibition also integrates augmented reality technology into art, allowing for a multimedia experience combining art and technology.
I think the earliest artwork is from 2014 or even 2013. I can certainly see the history of my art here. Although I don't feel the excitement to see this artwork anymore, because for me, when I create art, the excitement only lasts like 2 weeks, and then I move on. And then when I look at my artwork, it's all about the mistake. But for the new audience, I think they are great to watch.
This masterpiece was created during the COVID-19 lockdown. Being shown for the first time to the world, the Unity in Diversity was done using the lacquer carving method on a 180 centimeters by 390 centimeters wood panel.
So it's all about how we're gonna working together to create some synergy together to get the COVID-19 done ASAP. So you can see all the heroes from different worlds, they're working together to tackle the crisis. Before COVID, my mentality is always like, I have to release my creativity 10 to 20% a year, gradually release my creativity. But during the pandemic, I changed my view completely. And I think whatever I do, I need to do ASAP because you don't know where you're gonna be tomorrow. I start to push myself a lot. For example, this is the third show I did this year. So I have finished my Shanghai show, Hong Kong show. Next year, I will make 5 solo shows. I cannot wait for tomorrow. My parents just talked to my classmate. Just say, okay, I think my son, he will fail. So if you have any good job in Shanghai, just introduce my son, something like that. So they always have the plan B for me, but unfortunately, I guess success in the output.